Okay. Will you please state your name, city, state, and what leader dog program you're applying for?
My name is Lisa Yates. I live in Lafayette, Indiana, and I'm applying for leader dog training.
What is the reason you're applying?
I have retinitis pigmentosa. I have a 90% vision loss in my periphery. I also have blind spots in my central vision. I had cataract surgery, so while my central vision is relatively decent, there are still a lot of things that I don't see, which cause me to slip, trip, and fall because I don't see items. I run into door jams a lot if I'm not using my cane. I have tripped on curb cuts and fallen into the street, and I've also fallen on different grades because I have no depth perception. So yeah, it sucked.
Do you have a dog breed that you prefer? If so, why do you like that dog or that breed?
I prefer labs because my first guide dog, Nellie, was a lab. She was just very smart and intuitive and curious and playful.
All right. Will you briefly describe your weekly travel routine, including like about what time you do things and what activities you do?
Okay, so the first thing in the morning after I've gotten ready for work and fed my critters, I take my dogs out for a mile walk around the Columbian Park, which is right across the street from me. And then I travel to the bus stop, which is like a block walk from my house, to catch the bus to campus. I do walk across campus quite a bit in my work. And then when I get home, I feed the critters, and then we're out again for another mile-long walk. And that's about 6:30 p.m.
So, do you find yourself avoiding certain routes because of your difficulties walking?
There are places that I don't go because I'm not familiar with the locations and I'm afraid of looking like a dork when I fall. And some of those places are, doctor's appointments at the hospital, going to the mall, riding the bus to Walmart. The bus doesn't always stop in front of the store, so you have to walk across parking lots, curb cuts, and curbs in order to get to the store.
So, why don't you describe one or more things about Nellie?
Nellie, I can't really talk about her without crying. Nellie changed my life in so many good ways. When I got my diagnosis and was told that I was legally blind, I lost literally all of my friends. And when Nellie came home with me, even as ill-behaved as she was at the time, she opened a lot of doors for me where I was able to meet people and not feel as insecure about my disability. And I felt so confident traveling with her because I knew that she would prevent me from walking into traffic or, tripping on a curb, walking into limbs.
Wow, Nellie sounds like a really special dog you had. Was there anything about her that you found less desirable?
When I got Nellie, she had so many health issues that they ended up keeping her for about a month after we were matched, so I had to come home without her because she had food allergies. She also had problems with her urethra. She required surgery for that. She had allergies so bad that she had to do allergy shots for, she probably did it for about 5 years. She had collapsing trachea, so she had that honking cough. She had arthritis really bad. And
The wheels.
when she finally retired, she still wanted to go, so we got her a wheelchair. And she would go and go. She had places that she liked to go, and she would take me to get ice cream because that's what Nellie wanted. She had some really bad behavior problems when I brought her home. She would run away in harness to go see other dogs because she wanted to play, but she didn't know how to play. She She was really rough around the edges, and I needed to hire my own personal trainer in order to get her where I needed her to be. And because of this positive reinforcement type training, she became the smartest, noblest, most intuitive guide dog I've ever known. And I've known quite a few. And I received a lot of compliments about her behavior and her willingness to work for me.
So, not having a guide dog now, would you describe yourself as, or almost as life being less fulfilling as it was when you actually did have a guide dog?
Yeah, when Nellie retired, she had her wheels, but we couldn't really go places anymore. I mean, she was retired. And I stopped going places like to the mall and just random places. We went to a chiropractor that was totally off the beaten path, and I've not gone back there since Nellie retired. I really don't get out much anymore because I don't feel as confident in my cane skills. I mean, my cane skills are great. They haven't gotten me killed or anything, but I still tend to find the edge of sidewalks and fall off of curbs.
It almost sounds like your social mingling has diminished since you lost Nellie and lost a guide dog.
It has. I'm not as outgoing as I used to be.